All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Board of Adjustments, May 27th, 2014 meeting. At this time, I'm calling the meeting to order. First thing on our agenda is election of the 2014 chairman. I'm going to open it up for nominations. Do I hear any nominations for 2014 chairman?
Make a nomination. Brad Walker.
Go ahead. Any other nominations?
None.
Move we close nominations.
Got a motion to close nominations.
Poor chairman.
Concerning there is nobody running, I guess I'll accept the nomination and continue to be chair. Anybody? All those in favor?
Aye.
Don't jump all up at once that you won't be chairman now. All right. Time to open up nominations for vice chairman. Do I hear any nominations for vice chairman?
Yes, I'd like to nominate Miss Kathy Desideer.
Any other nominations? All right. You have a motion to close nominations?
Close nomination, please.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Congratulations, Ms. Kathy. Vice chairman again.
Again.
All right. Now we got that out of the way. Let's do a roll call of members. Brad Walker, chairman again. Here. Mr. Jim Cecil.
Here.
Ms. Kathy Desideer, vice chairman.
Here.
Mr. Willie Robinson.
Here.
Mr. Mike Bro, not here. All right. At this time, I'd like to open it up for public comment period. If you have anything for or against the Board of Adjustments, please come forward at this time to do public comment. If you're here for something on the agenda item, each agenda item gets a public comment period, so you can hold to that item. Anybody like to say anything for or against Board of Adjustments? All right. Closing public comment period. Do I hear a motion to accept the minutes of the December 17th, 2013 meeting?
I'd like to go ahead and make the motion to accept the minutes of December 17th of 2013.
Second.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Defer to the lady.
All right. Well,
Second it.
I already wrote it down. Accept the minutes. I hear a motion by Mr. Jim Cecil, second by Mr. Willie Robinson to accept the minutes of the December 17th, 2013 meeting. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. It's accepted. Do I hear a motion to accept the written decisions of the December 17th, 2013 meeting?
I'd like to go ahead and make the motion to accept the written decisions for December 17th, 2013.
All right. Do I hear a second?
I'll second it.
All right. Got a motion by Mr. Jim Cecil, second by Ms. Kathy Desideer, to approve the written decisions for December 17th, 2013. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. This time we'll go to a public hearing. Zoning Review ID 2389.14, Track 1 for John Foltz, located on the east side of John Foltz Boulevard, approximately 1,100 feet south of LA Highway 70. Anybody here to talk about this variance? Come forward and tell us what you're trying to do with the variance.
My name is Brant Ratcliffe, and I'm with Verizon Wireless, and we're in the process of wanting to build a 250-foot tall tower on John Foltz's property. Our variance that we're asking for is a lightning rod, 11-foot lightning rod, and I've got a picture of what the lightning rod would look like on a 250-foot tall tower.
This is not the current tower. Right.
No, this is not the current tower.
Right.
This is one that Verizon has with a lightning rod at the top. And what we're asking for is an 11-foot variance on this lightning rod. When you look at the picture, you can barely see the lightning rod at the top of the tower, and that's what we're asking for on the variance is the lightning rod. The antennas in the tower would be below 200, there'd be 250 and below. So the lightning rod is what we're asking a variance on.
All right. Usually when we do height, the one thing we ask is if this structure falls, will it fall on anything around it?
No, the building's 300 feet away, so.
Okay.
There's actually two buildings that are over 300 feet away.
Okay. Any questions?
No.
All right, have a seat. We're going to open up public comment period. Anybody has anything for or against this variance, please come forward. All right, nobody coming up? Closing public comment period. Do I hear a motion?
Yes, I'm gonna make a motion to accept this variance. One is the safety issue. Two, it's not endangering any environment or anything else. This is, I really think the lightning rod needs to go there, especially being 250 feet in the air.
Okay. Do I hear a second?
Second.
All right. I got a motion by Mr. Jim Cecil to approve as written, a second by Mr. Willie Robinson. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. All right, next zoning review ID, 2395.14, Lot 14-A being a portion of the Alfalfa Acre subdivision for Donald Elkins, located on the east side of Highway 941, approximately 1,900 feet south of LA Highway 30. Somebody do this one?
James Falgu, representing Earls and Associates and Donald Elkins on the following division of property, asking for a variance on the lot acreage. There's two residents currently on the property. Mr. Elkins is wanting to, one of the residents, the mobile home, is actually his brother's living there, and his brother wants to purchase the property, so they need to subdivide the property.
So everything's existing, you're just trying to split it down the line?
It was two lots at one time, and all the lots down that road are existing 100-foot lots, so we're still making this one a little bigger than what's existing out there.
Okay.
Apparently, you have a property line that goes to a current structure.
Yeah, those are existing non-conforming. Yeah, setbacks.
So basically, we're just gonna make it right.
Yes, sir. Clean it up.
Okay. Any other questions? All right, have a seat. We'll open up public comment period. Anybody like to speak for or against this variance, please come forward. Okay, closing public comment period. Do I hear a motion?
I move that we approve as written. We are doing nothing but clearing this up to subdivide the lot into its actual ownerships of building.
Okay, do I hear a second?
Second.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, I got a motion by Ms. Kathy Desdear, second by Mr. Willie Robinson. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion passes. Next zoning review ID, 2396.14, lot PO-4 for Ronald and Denise Sacrio, located on the north side of the Amiot River Road, approximately 450 feet east of the Diversion Canal Road. Somebody here to represent this variance?
I'm Ronnie Sakara, and we're asking for a variance on a little servitude so that our house will fit on the lot.
Yeah, that's a bulkhead you're working with, right?
Sir?
This is a bulkhead? that
Yes,
you-
sir. Yes, sir. We're setting, they come off of the bulkhead, and if you see the drawings, they show
Right,
136 on one side and 130 on the other. But
Right.
actually, with the setback, I'd have to build a house just
yeah.
and straight up. So we're just asking for a little variance to build a very nice home.
So this is on the Amiot River side, not the other side?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We get variances for the other side majority of the time. Okay, any other questions? Okay, have a seat. We'll open public comment period. Anybody has anything for or against this variance, please come forward. All right, closing public comment period. Do I hear a motion, please?
Go ahead.
I move due to the unique circumstances surrounding this lot, that we approve the variance as requested.
All right,
Second.
second. Got a motion by Ms. Kathy Desdear to approve as written, a second by Mr. Willie Robinson. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Next zoning review ID is 2397.14, Lot 6-A for Carol Clark Senior Property for Lyle LeBlanc, located on the west side of Bluff Road, LA 928, approximately 1,100 feet north of LA Highway 74. Somebody here to talk about this?
Yes, my name is Dave Fazekas. I'm with Benchmark Group. We're trying to do a family petition on this lot.
And of course, the ordinance reads that in order to do a family petition, you have to have a half acre. Now, we're splitting an acre, but the front part of it is also subject to Bluff Road. Half of the right-of-way is a little over 11/100ths of an acre. So we're asking for a variance to reduce the usable amount of land to 38/100ths of an acre rather than a half acre. This subdivision was approved by the Planning Commission contingent on the approval of the waiver by the board. And the client's here if you have any questions for him.
You got this existing private servitude of passage?
What, 30 feet?
30 feet is
Is
the,
30 feet?
30 feet is the servitude of passage for the drive.
Utility.
There's an existing 15-foot drainage servitude in the rear of the lot, which was passed when the lot was subdivided some years ago.
Okay, I see that. Yeah. And you're just, what you're doing is you're just subdividing this property?
Yes, for Mr. LeBlanc's parents.
And that's a structure on the back lot?
The back lot
Lot
has a
618.
log cabin already on it where Mr. LeBlanc lives.
Okay.
That, you're not doing anything with the pond, are you?
Not
The
that I'm
pond?
aware of, you'd have to ask the client. No, the pond's gonna stay there. And in case you were wondering, the David Fazekas, which lives next door, is me.
So, you're subdividing property because you want to build something on that property?
I assume they are. It's going to Mr. LeBlanc's parents' name, yes.
So basically, all we're doing is trying to straighten the line out a little bit?
Yeah, basically, the code states that you cannot add in the property that's within the right-of-way whenever you add up your square footage for your lot.
Well, in this, their property,
Yes, sir.
doesn't belong to the parish or the state?
It's in the right-of-way, though. You can't add it, but I agree, yes.
But can a half acre be there or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, a half acre can be there.
So a half acre could be there whether
Yes, sir.
all we're saying is not. Okay.
That's correct.
Because I know some of that area is an acre.
Right. With a family partition, you can do half-acre tracts, yes.
Okay.
So probably come back later on, if they're gonna build something on it.
Yeah, because
Because there's no way that they
It's
can
a
build
weird
without
little
having
shape.
another, this is just to get the line drawn. And once we drive along, he's got to come back to, when he builds something on it, that's the reason why I asked that question. If he builds something on it, he's got to come back
back.
again,
Right. To get approved,
right?
yeah.
yeah, 'cause
So
there's
you're
no
only,
way to
you're
build on
only,
that.
you're only looking at half an acre?
Well,
Yeah,
Well,
half an
and the weird size that you're making it.
Yeah. So actually, we'll be creating a problem for him.
no, he's not creating a problem.
With the
Well,
with
it's
the
already-
driveway you're talking about?
I mean, that's his option whether he does that.
Yeah.
or not.
Well, you're gonna be still having that 50-foot building line.
I know, but we don't need to put it if he's not asking.
Yeah,
Wait for the
No,
max.
I know, but I was just
we're
looking,
just trying to say,
Oh, I know. I mean, I know they're gonna have a problem when they go build it, but unless you're putting a mobile home on it. But other than that,
No mobile homes, right?
no, I didn't think that. It's on Bluff Road.
okay. Okay. Any other discussion? All right, have a seat. We're gonna open it up for public comment period. Anybody has anything for or against this variance? Please come forward. Nobody coming forward? Closing public comment period. Do I hear a motion?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make the motion to accept as written. The reason being is I do think it's a unique circumstance and it qualifies.
All right, do I have a second?
Second.
All right, a motion to approve it as written by Mr. Jim Cecil, second by Mr. Willie Robinson. All those in favor?
Right.
All right. Variance passes. All right, next one is zoning review ID 2398.14 for lot B-2-A-1-A-1 of the Quaid property for Investor Bank located on the west side of LA Highway 44, approximately 1,400 feet north of LA Highway 931 Germany Road. Somebody here to talk about this one? Maybe y'all can tell us why it's got so many letters behind it.
There's a lot of lots. My name is Myron Berg. I represent Investor Bank, and I'm an employee of Investor Bank. And basically, we're asking for a variance for setback and yard requirement. This development was originally approved by the P&Z for condominiums, and we've taken back the 3 lots in a foreclosure. And
Three lots?
because of the fact that condos are hard to get financed, we're looking to, if this is approved, the setbacks are approved, we can look to do townhomes.
Aren't y'all currently doing some garden homes out there?
Or garden homes,
Garden
sorry.
homes?
Sorry,
That's what he's wanting.
Y'all already started, right?
we don't have nothing to do with that.
Oh, okay,
I only have these lots.
okay.
Okay, you said it was in a foreclosure.
It's already been foreclosed on.
Okay, was this from the developer?
It was somebody that bought lots in the development,
How many more lots does Investor Bank have in there?
0.
Okay, so this would be the only time you would be coming back?
Yes, ma'am.
Or Investor Bank would be coming back?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because we've already heard variances that were supposed to be solving their problems there. And I just hate to try to piecemeal something in that subdivision that may not turn out to be the answer for that subdivision. Investor Bank finances condos?
No, ma'am. We were First Community Bank at the time when it was foreclosed on.
But y'all do finance condos
Not to my
for
knowledge.
owners?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, because,
Condos, you said, right? Not to my knowledge.
yeah. Lance, do you remember what the setbacks were on our other?
The setback should be the same. The request that they're requesting should be the same that was requested for the other ones.
Okay,
Which lots are we talking about? What are the numbers?
34 through 38.
24?
Marked on there and highlighted.
34 through 38.
Because I thought you said they foreclosed on 2 lots.
3.
No, sir.
3 lots?
We foreclosed on three lots. Actually, we foreclosed on 4 lots, but we sold one already.
Okay.
Okay, what one did you sell? I'm kind of curious.
On the old plot, it was lot 48.
38?
48 on the old plot. It's up against some condos they have on the backside, on the south side of the development.
What about on this plot? Which one's on this one? Because we ain't got no 48 on here. Yeah, come on.
I don't have any for it.
Stop at 47.
It would have been right here.
20 or 47? 20?
Okay.
So what you're looking for is a variance of these highlighted ones right here? These 8 right here? 5 right here? Okay. And Investor owns all 5 of these? Okay.
And was it Investor, the investor in this development?
No, ma'am. Investor Bank merged with First Community Bank back
That
in,
was First Community, the one that was backing this development.
they had a loan with one of the investors to build condos at the time, and he was going to take them and turn around and sell them as they were completed. We weren't doing the financing of the condos to the final owners.
Now, these five lots that I'm looking at, you realize that if we give you a variance, okay? Then you're gonna have to go back to planning and zoning. You understand that, right? Because you're gonna have to replot that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So Lance, the variances that we're looking for are the same variances that are on 11 through 19.
Yes.
Yes, sir, correct.
So this
Yes.
would match, that whole road would be the same.
Correct, yes, sir.
All we're gonna do is give them the right to clear up the issue. And
Alright.
then he's gotta go back, or whoever, gotta go back to planning and zoning.
Any other
replot that.
No, I don't have any other questions, but just so
Okay.
you know, Investor does finance condos in Baton Rouge, I know.
Okay.
So,
I'm on the REO property, for
Yeah.
the special assets side of it. I don't deal with
the finance.
making the loans.
Okay.
All right. Okay, have a seat. We're going to close open public comment period. If anybody has anything for or against this variance, please come forward. Everybody being quiet tonight. All right. Closing public comment period. Do I hear a motion?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and move that we do the variance, but I'm gonna state that if this doesn't solve the dilemmas of this subdivision, I can't in good conscience keep doing this piecemeal. Because I don't think that we're doing this service to the people who are actually living in there and purchase condos.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
I'll go ahead and second that.
All right. Got a motion by Miss Kathy Desdeer, second by Mr. Jim Cecil to approve as written. All those in favor? All right. Next zoning review ID 2412.14, Lot 2B of the Blake Meir property for Blake A. Meir, located on east side of Liberty Lane, approximately 350 feet south of Harry Savoy Road. Tell us what you're trying to do, please.
I'm Blake Muir. I own Lot 2B, and what I'm trying to do is reduce the setback required on that access from 25 feet to 12.5, which would match Lot 2A. Lot 2A is a corner lot, and the setback on it is off of Harry Savoy Road at 25 feet plus. And then if we can reduce that setback on Lot 2B, it would match that corner lot up there, and it'd be consistent with that, and it would allow us to, right now, the setback and the access eats up about 50% of that lot in square footage. So it kind of reduces the workable area we have to put or design buildings in that, put a building there.
I hate to ask you to repeat, but I couldn't hear most of that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm asking for the Lot 2B, for the setback, 25-foot setback to be reduced to 12.5. That would match the Lot 2A, which is at the corner of Harry Savoy Road and Liberty Lane.
Yeah, see that.
And it would allow us to have more use of that lot to lay out a house on that lot. That lot, when you count that 25-foot setback, it reduces that lot usability. It cuts the lot in half, basically.
What about 2C and 2D? Do you have any particular residence on it at this time?
Donald Mobile is the owner of Lot 2C, the one that touches that lot, and he's also, in fact, he had it on agenda, and I think Lance mistakenly taken it off the agenda for tonight to reduce his setback also.
So we're gonna see this next month? Okay. The reason why I asked is I noticed that there's 1, 2, 3, 4 residents, well, you have a residence on 2A already, and you have 4 other residents around them. This lot, I guess we'll find out if anybody else is here tonight to speak against it. So I was just, do you live in this
I live on Lot 2A,
2A?
yes.
And what are you doing on 2B?
I'm looking at designing a little house to put on there. And I'm trying to work out a way to fit it, and it's,
Okay, the reason why, so we're looking at 2C, reducing it to, right?
No, you're
Correct.
only looking at 2B tonight.
tonight is only 2
I know,
feet.
2B tonight, but we're looking at the same thing. I'm trying to get the overall picture of what's going to happen to these particular properties. Now, 2D
It'll
is.
only be lot 2B and 2C affected because the servitude ends at lot 2D.
Right, I see that.
So it doesn't go beyond that, and it's a setback, it's a building setback that we're trying to reduce.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you.
So there'll still be some there, it just won't be out 20 feet.
I guess it's a stupid question, but I have to ask it. Nothing's been built on these properties yet.
Nothing's been built on 2B, and Donald had been trying to get on the agenda here for a few months. And he just moved a mobile home on that. And
Okay.
He had to abide by the 25-foot setback, but he wants to.
Yeah,
change
I
it.
can, yeah. He'll make it with, you said a mobile home?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he'll make it with that.
See, 50% of that lot is taken up. We got a 20-foot that we can't build on in the back because of electric service.
Right.
We got a 40-foot
Right.
right away. Then we got a 25-foot setback, and it is a private road.
Any other questions? All right, have a seat. We go open up public comment period. Anybody has anything for or against this variance, please come forward.
Wait.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
I'm Morrow. I own Lot 2D,
Okay,
okay? My daughter lives on this lot. There's a double-wide mobile home in there now.
Okay,
okay,
I bought this lot from Mr. Michael LeBlanc.
okay,
Mr. Michael LeBlanc bought the lot, vacant lot, from Mr. Meir, okay? You must, reading all y'all's little application here, it says you must show unique circumstances and also show an unnecessary hardship. The house, anybody building a house on that lot can take the lot and design the lot to fit, design the house to fit the lot. But one major issue is that me and Mr. Meir are on litigation right now over the 40-foot servitude. He's got it tapered down to 10 feet, and we got one-way traffic. He's got little concrete piers down the road that we cannot use the rest of the 40-foot servitude. So any changes that's going to be made on this subdivision should wait until after that litigation is over with. Okay? The court date is October 23rd, Mr. Holdridge's court.
technically, we have the rule on this tonight, otherwise, we either have to give a yes or no, and then otherwise they have
Well,
to,
I'm not for
for it to come
anything-
back,
any
they have to
change.
pull it.
I'm not for any changes until after all litigation's over.
Okay,
Okay?
thank you. Any other comments? All right, closing, sir?
Just to note, the right of access is there, and I can't reduce it. We have a limestone lane going back
Yeah.
to those properties, and it has full access
Right,
to all those lots.
okay. All right. Closing public comment period. Any motion, discussion?
I'm going to go ahead and make a motion to accept the variance. I think here, I agree with what staff's saying here too also. It's in harmony with the general purposes and otherwise not detrimental to public welfare. The litigation that he's talking about is, that would be settled by the courts anyhow. So in this particular case, I think it's necessary that we move to approve to go ahead and take care of the general purpose of this property.
Okay.
Okay?
Do we hear a second?
I'll second it.
I have a motion by Mr. Jim Cecil, second by Ms. Kathy Desideer to approve as written. All those in favor?
All right.
All right. Variance passes. Our last variance, zoning review ID 2413.14, Lot A-1 of the Calvin Broussard Estate for Randy R. Hart, located on the northwest corner of LA 22 and Galaxy Boulevard. Is there somebody here to represent this one?
Oh, don't be shy.
Don't fight.
Yeah,
Who's
come
coming
on.
up? We've been in a good mood all night.
Yeah, so now's the time to take advantage.
Okay, well, this is my daughter. I'm gonna have to speak for her because she's still upset what happened. But anyway,
Talking to Mike a little bit.
we asking y'all permission to put a trailer back on the property where she had her trailer at first, because her trailer burned down last year with her 2 kids in it, and she bought another trailer, and she just wants y'all to give her the permission where she can put the trailer back on the same spot, because where she living at in my trailer, she don't have nowhere else to go. She living in my trailer, and she's sleeping on the floor with her 2 girls. So she trying to get the trailer to put back on that same lot where her trailer burned down. And if we just asking y'all for the permission to go ahead and, you know.
Okay, I have a question. What is your name?
I'm the mother. My name is Dorothy Williams.
Dorothy Williams. Okay, and who is Aurelia?
Aurelia Elder, that's my daughter right there.
Okay, and now, do you have papers selling that house to you? I mean, that lot to you?
We have the, where we buying the land from James Hart.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
Yes.
Do you have papers selling this land to you? No, do you have papers, whether they're on you or not?
I have the papers that,
No, I need to know, did you have paperwork drawn between you and James Hart?
Yes.
Where you're purchasing this land from him?
yes, I do.
Okay, and so how long are you purchasing it for? And has anything been filed with the clerk of court's office?
Well, no, we buying the land, so we pay monthly for the land.
I
we-
understand that, but let's say I'm buying a house from a bank. Something is filed with the clerk of court showing that I'm buying it, and there's a mortgage on it with this other person or bank. That's what I'm trying to get at.
So y'all pretty much doing owner financing?
Yeah.
Owner
Yeah.
financing?
I think-
I have a double wide trail on the land already.
Okay.
Right, but what she's worried about
Do
is if we
you
give
own the
a,
trailer, or does she own the trailer? I'm trying to figure out who actually owns what, and who any of this is titled to. We
The land
want to
is
try
in-
to
the
help
land
your
is in my
daughter,
name.
but I need to know what's going on, so it can or can't help. That's why we got to pin this down, to see what is actually transpiring.
Well, all I can tell you is that I have a double wide trailer on the lot already. That trailer been on there
Do
since.
you own the trailer that's on
I
there?
own the trailer.
And it's not in the name of your other daughter?
No, the land is
Okay.
in my name, but she
The
owns
land
the
is
trailer
in
that's
your
on the land.
name?
Yes.
The
It's a-
trailer that was on there before was in my name.
Okay. To make a
It's a
long story
family thing.
short, if you had the land in your name, this would not be a big deal because she's an immediate family of yours, okay?
I don't see why it's a big deal, because we had 3 trailers on the land
land that
already.
someone
I've been on
else
that land for like
owned. That's what
13
I'm
years.
trying to get at.
The problem that we're
Okay.
having is if we give this variance, it goes with the land. So if that guy kicks y'all off this land,
No,
he can
no.
put multiple trailers on that land with somebody else.
No.
That's why she asked.
That's
if
why
you have
she's
anything
asking.
in writing.
She's not trying to pin you down. She's
Yeah,
just,
we're not trying to,
I
yeah.
need to know what's going on and if there's paperwork.
I spoke to Mr. Randy, and he is owner financing the property for them. It is in his name, but he said whatever we could do to help him out, he's in favor of.
And is he
help
willing
him
to
out or
give,
help them
Help
out?
them out.
and is
Okay.
he willing to give paperwork that they put on file with the clerk of
I
court?
can't stay.
Showing that
I can't
he's
say that.
owner financing for her.
Well, that's between them. That's not between
Yeah,
us.
that's-
It's not
that-
purview of this
That's
board.
not necessary.
No, I'm just trying to make sure that
Well,
there
no, you can
is
put
something
stipulations.
that-
She's trying to
No
protect
rentals
you.
and-
Okay.
She's trying to
With
protect
them.
you just in case he gets mad or upset and kicks you off and,
Well, and not just that, but anything we do sets a precedent for other people asking for secondary residence. And right now, the situation that you're in is you have no title to the land. You've got a home on the land that you don't even live in, one of your other daughters lives in. And you're asking us to put another mobile home on the land belonging to another daughter, okay?
Well, I was on the lane first. I mean,
I
was on the
understand
lane
that
for
part.
13 years.
The problem was, had you gone back on the land within a certain time period, you would not even be here today, okay? Because she had 6 months to go back on there without requesting a new variance, okay? Okay. All right, I think I know everything I need to know.
Okay. Any other questions?
I'm good.
All right, have a seat. We're gonna, well, open it up public comment period, but there's nobody else here, so I'm assuming there is gonna be no more comments. Closing
had
public
all
comment
three of
period. Do I hear a motion?
Okay, I'm gonna move that we allow her to, but I'm gonna put the stipulations that neither of these mobile homes can ever become a rental property. And if you move out of that mobile home that you're placing there, and you're no longer living there, then the only person who could possibly move in that mobile home has to be an immediate family member of the owner of the property. I understand that, but right now, James Hart is the recorded owner of the property. That's why I'm trying to get you to understand. You need to get
Okay,
all
we need a
that
motion that's
resolved.
short.
Okay?
Second.
We doing
I
motion?
did.
Okay. We have a motion by Ms. Kathy Desideer with the stipulation of the cannot be no rental property allowed on mobile homes, cannot be used as rental property on the homes, and if the mobile homes are removed, the variance goes with the mobile homes. There would be no more variance if this individual is no longer on that piece of property. Second by Mr. Willie Robinson. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, motion passes with stipulations. All right, do we have any old business?
No, but I like to go ahead and establish some new business.
New business?
I like to go ahead and try to move that we all agree that we need to reduce the amount of people on the board from 7 to 5, like it was originally. And this has to go before council, but we have to approve my motion to go forward.
O'Neill, can we do something to send the
So you make a motion to
recommendation?
Send it to, you'd have to send it to strategic planning.
Strategic planning, okay. So do I hear a motion to send the request to strategic planning that they take a look at moving us from a board of 7 members to a board of 5 members?
I made the motion.
Okay, do I hear a second?
I'll second.
Okay,
And what I'm trying to curtail is the,
I know, give us one extra, because it
Right.
doesn't seem like we're getting anybody else on the board. And it's
Anytime.
been a year and a half. All right. Got a motion by Mr. Jim Cecil, second by Ms. Kathy Desdier to send a recommendation to the Strategic Planning Committee to reduce the board from 7 members to 5 members. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Any other new business? All right. Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second. All right. Got a motion by Mr. Jim Cecil, second by Mr. Willie Robinson to adjourn for the night. All those in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned.